everybody, and welcome to the Rob Krugnali pregame show for the Chariho Chargers girls varsity soccer team versus the Cumberland Clippers tonight. It is October 7th. My name is Ben Barber. I am one of the executive producers here at 321 Media, along with Dave DeAngelis, our director of digital programming.
Heyo.
Dave, this is going to be a good one. I love watching the girls soccer action. Sorry about that. I love watching the girls soccer action. It's so intense. The Chariho girls have been fantastic for the past 2 years while we've been covering them, and I'm sure that tonight is going to be incredible as well.
Absolutely. It's really fun to watch the girls play. They're incredibly talented, very competitive. It's really cool to be seeing the talent out of Chariho.
I don't know why I'm coughing all of a sudden. But you know what? I just want to say you and I are Chariho graduates.
Yes.
And to be able to do all of these games, the football games, by the way, on Thursday night, we have Chariho football at home at 6:30. Ken Collins and Lou Pepadilla and I will be calling that one. To be calling all of these games, to be doing all of this, to be working so closely with Chariho High School again is so fun and fulfilling for us.
It is. It's great to be back.
Patrick as well.
Yeah.
All three of us Chariho grads. Really exciting stuff. Tonight on the call, we have the coach, Dan LaBelle, girls basketball coach for Chariho. Also in the fall and spring, he's ours. He's our announcer for Chariho High School sports. And we can't wait for that. Lisa Ornberg, the incredible Lisa Ornberg. You and I were talking last night about how much we love Lisa.
The eyes.
The eyes behind the lens, Lisa Ornberg. And actually tonight, neither one of us will be producing this game. We have Andrew Fiore as our producer tonight for Chariho. So I'm really excited. This should be a good matchup between Chariho and Cumberland. We've seen Cumberland this year in Westerly. I believe you produced that game, Chariho versus Cumberland. Cumberland is a fierce opponent.
Oh yeah.
So this is pretty exciting. I think that the soccer and volleyball, like the girls' sports in the fall, are so fast paced and fun.
Mm-hmm.
I really love I love getting a chance to call them. I haven't gotten to call any of the Chariho games except for football, because Dan's got it on lockdown. But
doing great.
It is, but he is. But man, we love calling Chariho High School sports.
Me too.
We did an ad for Mon Paz the other day.
Ooh,
and
best.
I think that you and I need to go grab some Mon Paz tomorrow.
I would love to.
That would be fantastic.
They have everything good there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Everything. Sandwiches and everything else.
Yep. But I'm going to make dinner tonight. So, you know where I'm going?
Where?
Dunn's Corners Market.
Hey!
We will see you guys for the Dunn's Corners Market halftime show as this one.
Samesies, by the way.
Samesies for Dunn's Corners Market. Oh, my God.
They're kind of like their fellows.
They are kind of like fellows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can go for almost the same stuff, and it's all amazing, and they shouldn't be competing because they're in totally different places.
They are in totally different places. It's fantastic. We'll be back for the Dunn's Corners Market halftime show in just a little bit. Enjoy the game. Thank you to Rob Krugnali for sponsoring this pregame show. And Dan, we'll throw it to you in 30 seconds.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome. We are live here on 321 Media. Whether you're viewing this live stream on YouTube or Facebook, we are here at Chariho High School, a place I know Lisa and I have been very busy at, this past week and now this week. We have Chariho girls soccer for you here tonight, as Eiley Simmons, I saw her, she struck a pose out there. Maybe to the camera over there. Maybe she's shouting you out, Lisa, for all the hard work that you do. We have Lisa Ornberg working the camera for us. And we have soccer as the Lady Chargers are taking on the visiting Cumberland Clippers in a very high-powered Division I matchup. Cumberland comes into this game ranked 4th in Division I. They are 6-3-2 on the season as Denecor makes a nice move, trying to work it in, but it's blocked by Cumberland right there. Last Friday, they beat Westerly at home 4-0. Denecor trying to step to that one for the Chargers, and the Clippers get that ball away. Westerly, Division II team. Cumberland was able to take care of them. Cumberland, one of the best teams in the state here tonight, as are the Chargers, as they come into this game 5-3-3. They are 6th in Division I. Their last game, they had a very nice long break, as their last game was on Tuesday in a 2-0 victory against Cranston West. We saw that one here on 321 Media. Offense was powered by Aubrey Courier, as she was able to score both of the Charger goals on that night. Now Diago trying to send it towards their own goal. Now that ball goes out to the sideline. The ball does stay in. Starters for the Clippers here tonight. Sophie Tabalt, she's number 0. Almost positive she's in goal as well. Brady Carr, number 6. Ava Batalu, she's number 10. Paytner Mahar. Maya Garland. McKenna Mahar. Caroline Nicolais. Olivia Clary. Brooke Durkin. Sophia Coburn and Lucy Biggs will round out the starters for the Clippers here tonight. For the Chargers, very similar lineup like we've seen in a lot of these games. Aubrey Courier will be out there alongside Eiley Simmons, Addison Denecor, Morgan Brucker, Kyra Martin, Julia Diago. As that ball sent into the box, Cumberland goalkeeper is able to get a foot on that one. Tessa Aiello, Grace Downey, Josie Hawkins, Kylie Toro, and in goal, senior Ruby Cam. Now Diago makes a nice move to secure that ball. He's trying to get it out to the sideline to Brucker. It goes by her out of bounds. That'll be Clary of the Clippers throwing it in. That ball worked down. Carr's trying to run it down for the Clippers. Martin's right there. The shot. Oh, and it's an early one for the Cumberland Clippers. What a shot there from Brady Carr. Right-footed shot went right into the bottom of the goal for a Clipper 1-0 lead. So not even 3 minutes into this game, and the Clippers are up on the Chargers 1-0. Chargers looking for some revenge here tonight, as last year in the Division I semifinals, they were up 3-1 against the Clippers in the semifinals, but then ended up losing the lead and losing that game 4-3. Capping an awesome season for the Chargers last year, and they're playing well so far this season, as well as Julia Diago lets one go, and that ball will go out of bounds. Tough start if you're the Chargers, but still a ton of game left. This team has shown they're resilient, and they've shown that they can also score in bunches as well, no matter who they're facing. This will be Tabolt, senior captain goalkeeper, with the goal kick. The ball bounces to the middle to Batalu. Now the ball finds Grace Downey of the Chargers, and she'll sky it in the air. Tessa Aiello came over to challenge that one. Now out to the sideline to Carr, who just scored. And now Martin of the Chargers steps up, and she finds a wide open Addie Denecor on the sideline. She's working against Garland. Good defense from Cumberland there, as that was Nicolais who came over. Courier's trying to run it down. And once again, Clippers defender. Again, that was Nicolais stepping in for them right there. Courier's shot mishit it a little bit, and that ball will roll right to Cumberland goalkeeper Tabolt. That ball bounces over Hawkins' head. That's Durkin. Now with it on the far sideline for the Clippers. Trying to get it to Carr again. The shot there. Oh, Downey took that one right off the back. Grace Downey been making plays like that for the Chargers all season. Such a great defender back there. The whole defense for Chariho has had an exceptional season. Now that ball will go off of the Clippers, and Kyra Martin will take the throw in for the Chargers. Carr trying to keep it in. It goes right to Courier instead. Now the ball will find Batalu. Now she works it to another teammate. Goes right to Diago of the Chargers. Tries to send it down the sideline. Looks like it's going to have a little bit too much, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Want to shout out Rob Krugnali over at Edward Jones, financial investor over there, for sponsoring the pregame show as Ruby Cam comes up, and she does kick that one out of the way for the Chargers. One of our proud sponsors here for Chariho Sports, so go call him today over at Edward Jones. That ball's tried to be worked in, but Hawkins was able to step in front of it. Simmons, good move. She still has it. Ball's worked down the field. Rucker slowed down a little bit. She might have felt like she was offside, but it's taken away by the Cumberland defender. That's Clary. Now gets it to Durkin. Durkin trying to work it down the sideline to Maher. Simmons trying to make a move. Got tangled up a little bit. No call, and shot from Durkin will roll out of bounds. Now Ruby Campbell gets set for a goal kick. Cam's kick goes out of bounds, so the Clippers will get a throw in. So long layoff for the Chargers. Not playing since last Tuesday. Sometimes that can be good for a team. Other times that can be bad as well. Especially when you're in the season, you're playing so many games. Sometimes it can take you out of the rhythm. But also I felt like this Chargers team did just need a little bit of a break. A tough start, but looking like they're getting a little bit more settled in this game. Toro guarding closely out there. And that ball will be kicked out of bounds. Cam will have another goal kick. Ruby Cam, senior goalkeeper for the Chargers. Done a great job for the Chargers. I know she played and started last year and done a great job for Coach Godbout, the rest of the Lady Chargers. She's made some incredible saves. As Nicolais works it back to Clary. That was Coburn who had it, tried to get it to Maher, and ball goes out of bounds off of her, so Toro of the Chargers will throw it in. Once again, the ball will be kicked out of bounds, so we'll do it again. Toro tried to get it to Simmons. Now the ball finds Aiello. Couldn't quite handle it, and Batalu will get into the middle to Durkin. Trying to get it up to Carr. Carr's got some pretty good speed. Looks like that grass here at Chariho is going to slow it down just enough to stay in. He's looking for a cross. And Kyra Martin, nice play right there. Not only to prevent that cross, but to prevent a corner kick, too. And that'll just be a throw-in for the Clippers. Now this will be Lucy Biggs, one of the captains for the Clippers, throwing the ball in. It's headed by Hawkins, and this time it will be a Cumberland corner. Another nice night here at the Carl Lundblom Athletic Complex at Chariho. Nights have gotten a little bit more chilly, but it's perfect fall weather for some soccer. Now Biggs' corner goes in the box. It's tapped. Oh, it's headed. Oh, and it is a goal. It just got past that line. That was Durkin who was able to head it in, and the Clippers have their second goal here tonight. Nice play there from the Clippers. Stayed with the play. Now they have a 2-0 lead. So Cumberland striking fast and early here tonight. Now Dennecourt tried to get it, ran by it, and now it goes back to the Cumberland defense, and it's worked to the sideline. It's Nicolais. And out to the sideline to Coburn. She still has it, now gets to Maher. Ball's worked towards the middle. Looks like Carr's going to be able to go get it. As Olivia Riley, who just checked in, she's number 21, is all over her, and she's able to kick the ball out of bounds off of Carr, so the Chargers will throw it in. Ball finds Courier of the Chargers. She was battling with Biggs, and now gets it to Morgan Brucker. Tried to tap it to Dennecourt in the middle of the field, but instead it found McKenna Maher. We have McKenna Maher, number 15, and Peytner Maher, number 12. Carr trying to cross it once again for the Clippers. Finds the foot of Toro, though. Good thing, and that ball is out of bounds. As it looked like Maher was right there, getting ready to possibly shoot that one. Just got to weather the early storm here if you're the Chargers. Just over 10 minutes gone by in the first half. Plenty of game left. In it goes. Carr tried to kick it. Now Toro of the Chargers will get it out of there. Another great defender for the Chargers who's made big plays all season. Olivia Riley's got it now. Courier's right next to her. Now she does tap it to her. Biggs is able to keep it in for the Clippers. The ball just stops. They're able to kick it off of Courier's foot. Nice play there from Biggs. This will be McKenna Maher throwing the ball in. Durkin heads it. Now to Peytner Maher. Trying to get it across the field. That's Coburn now who has it for the Clippers, being guarded closely by Aiello. Simmons tried to come over. Toro tried to get it away, but it hit Durkin right in the back. And now Ruby Cam comes up to secure that one. Hawkins steps to that one, settled nicely by Addison Dennecourt in the middle of the field. Now tries to work it up to Brucker. Talented freshman for the Chargers. Chargers have two freshmen out there right now, and Hawkins and Brucker. Ball is worked across, but Thibault was able to secure that one for the Clippers. Hawkins heads it for the Chargers now, trying to get it to Diago. She also heads it. Now that ball's kicked in, and the ball will go out of bounds. Number 28, Claire Short, getting ready to check into this game for the Chargers, too. Now the ball finds Julia Diago. Trying to get it to Brucker. Now the ball finds Hawkins. Now Coburn's got it for the Clippers. Brucker tried to come over and take it away, and the ball will go out of bounds. Maher, nice move over there on the far sideline to get by Toro. Gets it to a teammate. Now Hawkins of the Chargers steps to that one. She'll kick the ball out of bounds. Number number 9, Milana Izzo, will check in for the Clippers. Carr will come out. Dennicor and Aiello will come out. Almeida and Short will come in for the Chargers. Ball's worked into the box. See if Ruby Cam can go get it. Instead, he's going to take a nice Charger bounce and roll out of bounds. Cam kicks it right to Downey, went off her leg, and now Diago trying to get it to that sideline. Down the middle of the field, Almeida was trying to get there. Short's trying to run after it. Fight for the ball, and Colburn was able to get it to Maher. Nice play there. Maher the shot, and that ball is going to sail over the goal here at Chariho. 25 minutes exactly left to go here in the first half. And big Division I game here. Cumberland 4th in Division I. Chariho is currently 6th. Durkin's got it. Now to Colburn. Colburn tried to get it to the sideline to, it looked like that was Izzo who just checked in. The ball rolled out of bounds. Chargers have a big week this week after the long layoff. On Thursday, they'll travel to LaSalle, who is 2nd in Division I. They're 9-2-0 on the year for a 6:30 game. And then here at home, they will take on the Lady Bulldogs at 10 a.m. Really looking forward to that one. Lisa and I will be here for that. We'll also be here for the boys game that same day at noon. So get a chance, come down to Chariho. If you can't, you can catch all the action live on 321 Media. It's headed by Cumberland, goes right to Nicolais in the middle of the field. Claire Short trying to make something happen for the Chargers, and that ball is taken away. Now finds Simmons. Simmons is going to let one go, and that ball sails high. So good push there from the Chargers. Haven't gotten a lot of scoring opportunities at all so far. Cumberland's kind of dominated the possession here, so Chargers able to get a shot off there. That's number 34, Madeline Coyne, checked into the game for the Clippers. She took out Lucy Biggs. That will be a Charger throw-in as Toro will do the honors. Now gets to the Simmons. Simmons gets to the Brucker. Brucker's left-footed shot goes right off a Cumberland defender and into the hands of Tabolt and goal. Hawkins steps to it, finds Simmons beautifully. Trying to work it up ahead to Courier. Oh, a little bit of a push there. No call. Now, Batalu is trying to control it for the Clippers. Gets to Maher. Good defense there from the Chargers. Again, a little bit more contact. Guess an eye for an eye right there. Now the ball will be kicked off of Almeida, so the Clippers will have a throw-in. That'll be Clary of the Clippers throwing the ball in. Now the ball finds Diago in the middle. Simmons tried to settle it. Let's see if Brucker can get to it. She can't. Olivia Riley steps in front of that one. Nice play there from Olivia Riley. She's a freshman for the Chargers. 3 freshmen now out there for the Chargers. Brucker tried to get it to Almeida along the sideline. Clary came over and she kicked the ball out of bounds. See what the call is here. And Toro will throw it in. Trying to get it to Almeida. It'll go off of Clary once again. So a deep Charger throw in near that corner flag. Ball's worked into Simmons. Toro gets it right back. Trying to work against Nicolais. Some contact once again. Shorts trying to get it towards the middle. Courier had an opportunity. The shot, oh, and just off the mark from Courier there. Good hustle to stay with that play and was almost able to get a goal past to Bolt. But it did hit off Cumberland, so the Chargers will get a corner. This will be Simmons. She works it in. See who can get it. Cumberland heads it. Ball's loose. Oh, the kick, and it just goes wide of the goal, and it'll be another Charger corner. So some good opportunities here in these last couple minutes for the Chargers. They're going to need to start cashing in on some of those as Simmons tried to find Courier, the header. That ball will go out of bounds. Nice pass there from Miley Simmons. Header just went high from Courier, and now Denecor will get back into this game. She'll replace Miley Simmons. And now to Bolt will put it back in play for the Clippers. That ball will go out of bounds. Chargers will throw it in. Ball's thrown into Denecor. In the middle of the field it goes. Courier's trying to get it for the Chargers. Good play there. That was Coyne of the Clippers who came to take that one. Now Hawkins works it back to Ruby Cam. Now she'll get that one away. The ball will go out of bounds. I want to shout out all of our sponsors here on 321 Media. I want to thank you all for the support. Without all of you, we would not be able to be here tonight and cover all the great things we get to do here on 321 Media. We get up over 300,000 views across all of our live streams and platforms every single month, and we really work closely with all of our sponsors. We want to help build your guys' businesses. So if you're interested, please call or text 401-321-2838 today. Come be a part of the family. We're building something really great over here. And now that ball is worked in by Coburn. Izzo's trying to run it down. Toro's there for the Chargers, though, and she'll get that ball out of bounds. Ball's thrown in. Hawkins is able to get this short. Now to Almeida. Try to get to Brucker, but Nicolais was there for the Clippers. Now finds her foot again, but now Almeida stays with the play. See if she can go get it. Said it's Brucker for the Chargers. Now works it back to short. Courier tried to settle it, but just went by her. She stays with the play, though, trying to keep the ball in. We got some contact, and yeah, that's going to be a call right there. Great hustle there from Aubrey Courier. Leading goal scorer for the Chargers this season. With the 2 goals on last Tuesday against Cranston West, she pushed her goal total up to 9 goals on the season for the Chargers. Toro's free kick goes in. It's headed by Cumberland. Diago trying to get it now. And that ball will be sent down the sideline. Instead it goes to the middle to Durkin. Now to Coburn. Good defense there from Hawkins. Now the Chargers get it back. Not before Cumberland does the same thing, as Coyne was able to take that one away. Down the sideline it goes. Izzo's trying to run it down, and she will not be able to do it. Ball will go out of bounds. Now some subs waiting for the Clippers, as Carr and Biggs will get set to check back into this game on the next throw-in. Maher is able to get that ball to the sideline, but it finds a Chargers player. Now Brucker's got it for the Chargers. Loves that sideline, and that ball's tapped out of bounds. Good defense there from Cumberland. And Olivia Riley will come over to throw it in for the Chargers. Try to get it to Denecor. Instead it rolls right to Almeida. She gets it to Claire Short. Still has it, works it back. Oh, Riley slipped, lost her shoe. It is a little slick out there on this Chariho grass here tonight. She played it off pretty good, though. Gotta say, Lisa. Didn't you think so? I know you can't hear Lisa, but she still kicked it. Still got that ball out of bounds. So shout out Olivia Riley. But yeah, when nights like these at Chariho, this grass does get a little slick as Toro trying to control it for the Chargers. Maher is right there for the Clippers. She does get possession. Gets by Toro. She's going to cross it. Ball's loose. Let's see if Coyne can get a shot off, and that ball will go out of bounds, high of the goal. And now Ruby Cam will get set for a goal kick. We officially have 15 minutes left to go in the half. Want to shout out Caleb back at the studio as well for producing this game. He's done a great job for us. Caleb does a little bit of everything here on 321 Media. Not only does he produce, but he commentates games, does the camera as well. So we really want to thank Caleb for all that he does here on 321 Media. Maher works it down the sideline to her sister. Now Biggs will try to get it to Carr. Chargers are there. Goes off the foot of Diago, but it finds Maher. Good play there. The freshman, Olivia Riley, able to make a nice play. Maher of the Clippers doing the same. Fight for the ball. Good action here at Chariho, and that ball sent down near to Bolton goal. And she'll let that one roll right to herself and pick it up. Her kick goes in. Let's see if it's going to stay in along that sideline. Takes a big bounce. Toro's trying to run after her. She trips. And it looked like, yeah, Izzo gave a little push in the back. So the Chargers will get a free kick. Toro, really strong player for the Chargers. So free kick goes in. Now Coburn runs to it. Hawkins steps up. Short tried to go get it. Went off the foot of Coyne of the Clippers out of bounds. So the Chargers will get a throw in. Tessa Aiello will check back in, as will Eiley Simmons. They'll take out Morgan Brucker and Julia Diago. Aiello steps to it now, trying to work the ball down the field. Trying to get to Simmons, who just checked in with her, and Bolt will come out in goal to secure that one. Maher trying to get it out of there for the Clippers. It's headed by Coburn, now gets it to Maher. That's Patner. Now to Carr of the Clippers. Now gets it to Coburn in the middle of the field. She's number 25. And Grace Downey of the Chargers kicks that ball out. You can see why this Cumberland team's fourth in Division I right now. Have a lot of skilled players. Defense has played solid so far for the Clippers. Maher, both Mahers, Carr, Durkin, along with Coburn. Done a great job for the Clippers here tonight. Chariho trying to get the ball out, and they do now. Off the foot of Grace Downey. Simmons tried to head it. It goes right to Cumberland. That was Garland who headed it. Now Coburn trying to come up. She works it back to Maher. That's McKenna trying to get the ball down, and Ruby Cam will grab that one for the Chargers. Rolled out quickly. Here comes Toro. Strong kick down the sideline. See if that ball stays in. It will, as Clary goes over to retrieve it for the Clippers. Now that ball's worked in the middle to now Coburn. Trying to get up to Carr. Grace Downey comes over, though, makes a nice play. Try to get it to Denicore, who couldn't quite settle it in the middle. Now to Paytner Mahar. She makes a nice move against Olivia Riley. Aiello comes over for the help. Now she'll work it back to Downey, who will send it to the middle of the field. Simmons back to Downey. Trying to get it to Denicore. Instead, it hits off of her, goes right to Coburn. Now gets it to Mahar. Coburn getting it up the sideline. Mahar trying to go get it. She's got a cross opportunity if she wants it. And it goes, and Ruby Cam, nice play to step in front of that one. As now we have 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Division I girls soccer here tonight. Cumberland coming to town to take on Chariho. They hold a 2-0 lead. Ball goes down the sideline. Carr and Hawkins fight for it. A little push in the back from Carr on Hawkins, and the Chargers will get a free kick. Brady Carr was able to get the first goal of the game just before the 3-minute mark hit in the first half here on a beautiful goal that went down in the right corner. And then about 7 minutes later, Biggs had a corner kick. He had an assist to Durkin, who was able to get a goal for the Clippers. Now Mahar's got it, working against Olivia Riley. Courier comes over to try to get it. Coburn now works it to Mahar, and she'll kick it down the sideline out of bounds. Claire Short will come out for the Chargers. Julia Diago will come back in. Oh, nice play there from the Clippers. Let's see if Izzo can run it down. Ruby Cam instead, left-footed kick. Ball bounces right to Carr. Got a Coburn. Diago came over to get that ball out of there. Now the ball is worked up to Simmons. Nicholas, good defense there from the Clippers. And Garland now getting out to the sideline to Coburn. Ball be sent toward the middle. Now Izzo will find it for the Clippers. A lot of space Izzo has in the middle of the field. Now that space closes a little bit as Hawkins was able to take that one away. Got it to Diago, now to Aiello. Nicolay steps up for the Clippers. Working it towards the sideline. That's Paytner Mahar. The cross, and that ball will go off of Olivia Riley. Couldn't quite tell where that ball went out of bounds. And it looks like it is going to be a throw-in. Long throw-in. Goes in the box, and Ruby Cam's able to get that one. As Izzo tried to flip it up over the head of Ruby Cam. Now Coyne will send that one back to Ruby Cam in goal. We'll do it again. You got to stay confident here if you're the Chargers. You've had some good scoring opportunities so far. Try to play with that same energy. Cumberland's just the first of the ball right now. Now Hawkins will send that ball to the sideline, and the ball will go out of bounds. That'll be McKenna Mahar throwing the ball in. Olivia Riley heads it out of bounds. Mahar tried to get it to her sister. Trying to run it down. Grace Downey, nice play. Should be off of the Clippers. And it is. So Olivia Riley will throw it in for the Chargers. Brucker will come back in. Courier will come out. Ball bounces right to Brucker, who just checked in. Now Coburn kicks it up in the air. Downey heads it. Good communication from Downey right there. She called everybody off. Fight for the ball between Aiello and Coburn. And nice defense there from Aiello as she's able to get a Charger throw in. Downey's able to get that ball out of there for the Chargers. It finds the feet of Almeida. Trying to get it up to Simmons. Simmons has got some speed. Garland with some speed herself as she's able to come over and kick that ball out of bounds. Ball's thrown in to Diago. Getting back to Simmons. And she's out of bounds, so the ball will go to the Clippers. Batalo will check back into the game. She'll replace Coburn. Coburn has had a very active first half. She's done a good job in the midfield for the Clippers so far. And there'll be another Cumberland throw in. Clary will throw this one in. Gets to the car, now back to Clary. Goes right to Ruby Cam, and she'll safely secure it. Quickly it goes to the sideline to Morgan Brucker. And now Batalu, who just checked in, works at the coin. Now to Maher. That's Patner. Diago taps into the middle to Simmons. Simmons has got some space, trying to thread the needle to Brucker. But it goes right to Bolton goal. We're under 4 minutes left to go here in the first half. At halftime, we'll have the Dunn's Corners Market halftime report, sponsored by our friends over at Dunn's Corners Market. Make sure to go check them out this week. Still some nice weather. Get out on the grill up a steak or two. Go see all the fresh food that they have there as well. And if you want, you stop there for lunch, you can get a nice grinder. So shout out to Dunn's Corners Market for being a sponsor here at Chariho. Brucker the shot, and it rolls right to Bolton goal. Hawkins steps to that one for the Chargers, goes off of her foot out of bounds. And Coyne will throw it in. Ball finds Almeida. Coyne was able to get it to Carr. She poked it from behind, and now Toro will get it down the sideline. Now Simmons of the Chargers trying to go get it. Good move there. Trying to get it to, that was Almeida in the middle of the field. Defensive Cumberland holding strong there as now Izzo finds it along the sideline. Trying to get it to Batalu. She's trying to run it down. Oh, she tripped. And now Downey will find it for the Chargers. Aiello tried to tap it to Denecor. That ball will go out of bounds. This will be McKenna Maher throwing it into Batalu. And her kick will find Olivia Riley of the Chargers. She's able to get it to Aiello. Now Aiello tried to find Almeida, and she does. Brucker's open. Trying to get it to her. And Garland. What a play there from Garland. You can't tell because of the camera unless you're here, but Garland has some serious speed out there as Brucker. Very speedy for the Chargers, but Garland was able to catch up, go step for step with Brucker. Denecor's got it for the Chargers. Now Nicolais comes over. She's able to kick that ball out of bounds. Chargers will throw it in as we're under 2 minutes left to go here in the first half. Downey, the Chargers, heads it. Izzo does the same for the Clippers, and now Downey will kick that ball out of bounds. Ball's thrown into Izzo. Now to Maher. Diago steps to it for the Chargers. Trying to find a teammate. Simmons working against Nicolais. Trying to get it down to Brucker. Rolled a little too far right there. Good job by Bolton goal. Going out to get that one. All a matter of timing for the Chargers. Great idea there. Ball just rolled a little bit too quickly. Now Izzo tried to cross it, mishit it. Now to Maher. Works it across the field. Coin's trying to go get it for the Clippers. Nice pass there from Maher, and Diago is able to come down, and she's going to kick it out of bounds to prevent a corner kick. Instead, it'll just be a throw-in. Coin, the cross. Instead, it goes right into the hands of Ruby Cam. Goal kick from Ruby Cam, trying to get the Brucker along the sideline. She flips it up. Simmons finds it. And that'll be the half here at Chariho High School. Cumberland leading the Chargers 2-0 here on this beautiful Tuesday night at the Carl Lumbaum Athletic Complex. We'll be right back after some messages from our great sponsors here on 321 Media.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor-thin iPhone Air. The best part is trade in your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.
Support a local cause you believe in when you open any new checking account at Washington Trust. Whether it's providing housing, ensuring no one goes hungry, or teaching tomorrow's leaders, we'll donate $25 to a local nonprofit on your behalf and give you $200 after 2 direct deposits. So open the checking account that's good for you and good for your community. Washington Trust. What we value is you. Member FDIC.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are our community. I'm Allison Croak, President and CEO of Wood River Health. Since 1976, our health center has provided high-quality, affordable health care to residents of Rhode Island and southeastern Connecticut. We are your neighborhood health center. Let us be your home for health.
Hi, I'm AJ Trust.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgages Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. Rich is being able to keep your loved ones close and also send them away. Rich is living life your way and having someone who can help you get there. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Dunn's Corners Market halftime report.
I'm hungry.
Oh my god!
After that ad,
I've talked about the potato salad. Why did we not get for my birthday? My birthday was this week, and I'm upset that we didn't get a giant pound of potato salad.
I tried to cover for everything. I forgot the potato salad.
You forgot the potato.
What's the
We're gonna
point?
have to redo it tomorrow for my birthday. This is a great game, by the way. Cumberland and Chariho. Thank you so much. Dan's going to break it down in just a few minutes after he takes a much needed break right now after talking for like an hour.
Soccer
straight.
has very long periods of time to talk. You got to remember there's not a lot of breaks.
There are not a lot of breaks. So
Dan needs a couple minutes.
Yeah, he's got to take a couple minutes. And that's why we're here.
We're here
for the Dunn's Corners Market halftime report. Mainly, I think, to talk about how much we love Dunn's Corners Market.
Yeah,
that's
well, we got to
really
plug
want
it.
to talk about.
Do you have a funeral that needs catering in Westerly?
Dunn's Corners Market.
Get what people expect. Dunn's Corners Market. I'm serious.
Oh God! Oh,
the pasta, the chicken.
You know, at the beginning of
the
this
salad.
Game, at the beginning of this game, you and I talked about being Chariho graduates.
Oh, you're gonna reference that story again?
I haven't referenced it on this.
All right, fine. It's a good ad.
The first time Dave and I ever really got to know each other was doing theater at Chariho. And during Tech Week for theater, when it was the week of the show and we were there like living at the middle school auditorium, parents would take turns
love that
catering.
place. The middle school auditorium at Chariho is
my
such
favorite.
a...
That's home to me.
Oh, it's like...
Oh, my God.
I love that.
Oh.
I always wanted to sleep over there one day.
Oh, man.
Just because I thought it would be fun.
Me too. So anyway, your parents catered one of the dress rehearsals, and they got Dunn's Corners Market.
Dunn's Corners Market.
And I was like...
Had to.
I was like...
It's so good for like...
I was like, this is the best thing ever.
For versatile...
Yeah.
It's so easy to just get like some salad, some pasta, some chicken. The kids will love it.
Another theater thing that I used to do was the Weekapaug theater camp, summer theater camp. And every day they would get catering from Dunn's Corners Market, and like the kids would just line up for that chicken. You know,
amazing.
And it was so good. The chicken, the fries, like that was mainly what they got. Good. Sometimes they would, and man,
they do still have all this, right?
Oh yeah.
Or were you just referencing 30-year-old?
No, they have all of this stuff.
Okay, good.
They have all of this stuff, and they brought back the made to order sandwiches last year.
Huge deal.
So that went away for a little bit during COVID.
Yep.
And it's back now. So you can
as always,
go
they
get your
have
sandwiches.
They have their meats.
Yeah.
They have their produce. They have their Italian specialties and other grocery items.
Ooh.
Amazing. Everything you need.
You know what? I'm going to need to contact...
And a staple of the community.
I'm going to need to contact Rob Krugnali for some financial advising because I'm going to go spend all of my money at Duns Corners Market. And not that they're super expensive. That's how much food I want.
That's how much you're going to spend.
It's so great. And we've talked about, like, Jackie's going away this weekend.
Yeah.
So, which is my girlfriend, for those of you who don't know. And by the way, guys, watch our morning show every day. But Jackie's going away this weekend. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy some prepared foods, like those teriyaki chickens we used to live together. I would get Duns Corners Market prepared foods all the time.
Excellent idea.
Oh, man. All right. Well, thank you so much to Duns Corners Market. You're going to hear now a little bit from some of our other advertisers that keep these games free here on 321 Chariho. And
then Dan will break down a little bit of the action.
Dan will break down the game. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show. It's weird to be on camera for sports, but
oh yeah, you're not usually on camera for sports.
Not for this, but
well, anyway, all right, here's the rest of our ads. Thank you so much.
As they were able to get a goal from Brady Carr with 37 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in the first half. Very quick goal from the Clippers, and then they followed it up almost 7 minutes later with a Biggs assist on a corner kick to Brooke Durkin for a goal, and that's where we stand, 2-0 Clippers. Now that ball's worked back to McKenna Mahar. Goes to Garland, tried to get up the field, but Simmons deflected, and now Brucker fighting for it. Nicolais comes over, and Brucker's still on her tail. Ball bounces to Coburn. She's able to get by Denacor. Nice move there. And Coburn will throw that ball in. Then she'll do it once again as the ball went out of bounds off the Chargers. Hawkins is able to get that ball out of there for the Chargers. Brucker trying to run it down, but DeBolt is right there, and she'll send it to the middle of the field. Claire Shore is getting the start in the second half, tried to settle it. Now the ball finds the foot of Denacor. Trying to send it down. Garland's able to kick it up in the air for the Clippers. Now the ball finds Brucker. Swung and missed for a second, but gets it back. Clary will tap that one out of bounds for the Clippers. It should be a Charger throw-in. And it is. Brucker sending near the box, trying to find Courier. See if Courier can keep it in over there. She does. Now finds Aiello. Trying to get it by the Cumberland defense. Mahar is able to hold off Aiello, and DeBolt goes to get it for the Clippers. Cumberland 6-3-2 on the year. They are fourth in Division I. Last Friday, they beat the Westerly Lady Bulldogs at home 4-0. Their next game comes on Thursday at Pilgrim at 5 o'clock. Then the next game after that for Cumberland will come on Friday at home against South Kingstown. Chariho 5-3-3. They are sixth in the Division I standings. They beat Cranston West last Tuesday and haven't played since then. And a 2-0 victory. Aubrey Courier scoring both of the Charger goals on that night. That ball's tapped out of bounds. The Chargers will throw it in. We'll see what the Chargers can do here in the second half. They had a few good opportunities in the first half as Simmons trying to get it to Brucker. Biggs was able to come over for the Clippers and get that ball out of there. Now the ball finds Denacor. Denacor, nice move, hits off of Nicolais of the Clippers. The shot from Simmons, not strong enough there, and it'll roll right into the arms of DeBolt. We want to also thank Rob Crugnali over at Edward Jones, sponsoring the pregame report for us. Make sure to go check him out. Again, Rob Crugnali over at Edward Jones, financial advisor over there. And now Maher, that was McKenna, sent the ball out of the bounds for the Clippers, and Toro will throw the ball in for the Chargers. Once again, the ball will go out of bounds, and the Chargers will throw it in. This time it's Aiello over there. Now to Simmons, trying to tap it up to Courier. Back to Simmons. Ball's loose, and Clary tried to get it down. Now Denecor trying to work it to the outside, but instead it goes right to the right foot of Clary, and her kick will go out of bounds. This will be Josie Hawkins throwing the ball in for the Chargers. She does right to Denecor. Trying to find Claire Short. Nice move there to keep the ball. And now back to Denecor. Simmons trying to tap it over to Brooker. Trying to keep the ball in, but that ball will go out of bounds. Throw in from Clary of the Clippers. Right to Coburn. Denecor is all over her. Now back to Garland. Hawkins heads it for the Chargers. Payner, Maher, got that one to number 2, Chloe Biggs. This is her first time being in the game tonight. Now Denecor worked the ball down the field. Garland will do the same for the Clippers in the opposite direction. Toro gets it for the Chargers, taps it right to her teammate Grace Downey. Trying to get it to Denecor, but Coburn was able to step in front of it. Now the ball does find the Chargers' Claire Short. Trying to work it up ahead to Brooker. And a little too far ahead right there. Big kick from DeBolt. Maher trying to settle it. Hawkins comes over. Diago now trying to fight for the Chargers. Instead, it's Maher taking the ball away. The shot from Maher. And that ball will go wide left of the goal. This will be Ruby Camp, senior goalkeeper for the Chargers, taking the goal kick. Nicolais and Short for the Clippers and Chargers fight for it. Now Diago's strong kick will go out of bounds. Batalu now finds it for the Clippers. And Short will kick that ball out of bounds. Plenty of more Chariho sports this week. Next game for Chariho sports will be on Thursday at 6:30. As Chariho football team will be back at home after a tough loss on the road on Saturday at Johnston, as Maher is trying to make a move, see what she can do, trying to get by Downey. She's right there. Works to the other sideline to Biggs. Biggs trying to get by Toro. Toro is right there. Bounces it right to Maher. The shot, and that ball will go out of bounds. 6:30 p.m. game here at Chariho. Chariho football will be taking on the Mount Hope Huskies. Big Division III matchup. Chargers looking to bounce back from a tough road loss at Johnston. And if that wasn't enough for you, we'll be back in Pulaski Gymnasium as the Chariho girls volleyball team will take on the North Kingstown Skippers, who very impressively have won 7 straight Rhode Island state championships. So that should be a good one. Chargers volleyball team has been playing a lot better as the season gone on. They were on a 4-game winning streak as well. We had their game against Classical last Friday. They won that match 3-1. Brucker trying to run it down. She's able to keep it in bounds. Oh, and tripped right there. Bolt is able to go get it for the Clippers. Great hustle there from Brucker. And then to cap off the great week of sports here at Chariho, we'll have a soccer doubleheader here for you on Saturday. At 10 a.m., we'll have the Lady Chargers taking on the Lady Bulldogs. Then at noon, it'll be the boys' turn as the Bulldogs and Chargers will match up. That ball's kicked out of bounds by Grace Downey. The Clippers will throw it in. That's Maher over there. The ball goes in, loose, and Hawkins will kick that ball out of bounds for the Chargers. Courier trying to get the ball over there. And we're going to get a call against the Clippers. It'll be a free kick for the Chargers. I want to make sure to shout out Lisa Ornberg. She's currently enjoying some popcorn, as we were able to get her some popcorn at halftime. Well-deserved for all the work that she does on the camera. And also, producing back at the station, Caleb. We want to thank him as well. Caleb Lupinacci, one of the newer members here on 321 Media, but has made an immediate impact here on 321 Media, doing a little bit of everything, commentating, doing the camera, and of course producing like he is doing tonight. Without those people, I can't do any of this, so really appreciative of all of them. And now Clary will get set for the free kick for the Clippers. Trying to add to this 2-0 lead. Chargers trying to keep it at just that. Free kick goes in and ball will curve right and it'll go out of bounds. Cam's kick finds Denacor. See if she can settle it. She does. Great job by Denacor right there. Talented senior. And she gets tripped up by Batalu, and we're going to get a free kick. This will be Kylie Toro for the Chargers coming up to take this one. Headed by was Garland. Now Nicolais does the same thing for the Clippers. Aiello now for the Chargers heads it. Courier now. Now the ball will find McKenna Maher, and she'll send that to the middle of the field. Claire Short finds it for the Chargers. Good defense there from Nicolais as she was able to deflect that one out of bounds. Ball will go in to Simmons. Simmons trying to cross it. Coburn was able to hit it back to Simmons. Now Nicolais of the Clippers will get that ball out of bounds. Collision between Biggs and Toro. See what it's off of. And it is off of Chariho, so it'll be a Cumberland throw-in. Simmons of the Chargers trying to make a move on that far sideline. And we're going to get a call against the Clippers. So it's going to be a free kick for the Chargers. A golden opportunity to try to get one step closer to being back in this game. All it takes is a goal or a good opportunity to get some confidence in you as a team. The Chargers need one right here. Ball's worked in. Oh, it hits the post. Nice try there from Eiley Simmons. The Chargers, just easier said than done against a team like Cumberland, but you really got to try to put the pressure on them as much as possible. Use your speed, and you really got to be executing your passes as well, because Cumberland is right there on every single possession. As now Bolt will get ready to send this one in for the Clippers. Denacor goes off of her foot, and the ball will go out of bounds. This will be Coburn of the Clippers throwing the ball in. Now she'll give it to Clary, and now Clary will throw it in for the Clippers. To Maher. Trying to work it up ahead to Biggs. Oh, Cam trying to get it out of there. Biggs was able to, beautiful save by Ruby Cam as she stayed with the play. Prevented a Cumberland goal. Brucker now stepping to it for the Chargers. Denacor trying to get it to Simmons. Nicolais came over for the Clippers, and now Garland will get it to Clary along the sideline. Yeah, she was definitely out of bounds. It'll be a Charger throw-in. Ball's thrown into Simmons. Worked back to Hawkins. Now to Claire Short. Simmons taps it to Denacor. Now back to Simmons. Nice move there from Simmons. Works it towards the middle. Cumberland's able to get that ball out of there as Biggs steps to it for the Clippers. Not before Diago stepped in front of it. Now the ball finds Claire Short. Ball finds Courier. The shot. That ball will go out of bounds. Number 26, Dylan Whitman, junior for the Chargers, will check into the game for the first time. She'll take out fellow junior, Eiley Simmons. As always, we want to make sure to thank the Chariho athletic staff, both athletic director, Mr. Cahoon, and assistant athletic director, Mr. Calise, for always welcoming us here at Chariho. First class over here. We do a great job with the athletic program here at Chariho. Always here. It's usually not just one of them. Usually it's always both of them. They really care about all of the Chariho sports. Now Hawkins will kick that ball out of bounds. Ball is thrown in. Now that's Durkin. Get it to Maher. Good defense by the Chargers, and Toro, left-footed kick, will go out of bounds. Grace Downey, good defense right there. Trying to get it to Denacor. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Chloe Biggs ran into, looked like it was Diago. And I think the referee was trying to play the advantage there, but it was a little bit too much, and we're going to get a free kick for the Chargers. Toro's kick, trying to find Whitman. It bounces right over her head to Clary. Now Chloe Biggs trying to settle it for the Clippers. She does. She gets it over to the sideline to Durkin. Down to Maher. Grace Downey once again standing strong for the Chargers. Ball finds Batalu. Now that ball rolls softly to Addison Denacor, the Chargers. She still has it. Guarded closely by Coburn. Now Biggs tried to came over to help out. Hawkins will throw it into Whitman. Whitman to Hawkins. Now sends it to the middle of the field. Aiello getting it to Short. We got a little reaction from some of the Chariho students over there. Whitman tried to run it down, but that ball will roll out of bounds. Chloe Biggs will check out. And the young woman who scored the first goal of the game here tonight, Brady Carr, will get back into this game. She was able to get a nice rest to start the second half. Now DeBolt will kick that one in for the Clippers. Whitman kicks it right back, and we'll do it again. Head coach of the Cumberland Clippers is John Hoxie. Doing a great job with his team this season and over the past few seasons. Coaches for the Chargers, Coach Daria DiBiasio in her first year as one of the assistant coaches here at Chariho. Finished up her career at Eastern Connecticut State University, where she was a 4-year starter, so congratulations to her. Also have Coach Silvana Terranova, who's been with the team for a while now. Does a great job. And, of course, we have head coach Brittany Godbout. Over the time here, her coaching career has gotten this Charger program in a place where they're competing against the best teams every single year in Division I. Hawkins tried to tap it to short. Oh, working through multiple Cumberland defenders. Now works it back to her left foot, the shot. Oh, and good save right there from Tabolt. That was a beautiful left-footed shot from Claire Short. Even had a little bit of rise to it, it seemed like, as Tabolt had to really show her hops on that one. And the Chargers will get a corner kick. Here it comes from Denacor. Tabolt is able to get that ball out of there. Some contact from Batalu on Aiello. Let's see where that foul occurred. I don't know if it was in the box or not. This could be big in this game. It did, right outside of the box. It was very close there. But the Chargers will get a free kick anyhow. And a very talented player in Addison Denacor will take the free kick for the Chargers. Looking to try to get the Chargers on the board. The shot goes right to Tabolt. Deflected! Oh, and a great opportunity for the Chargers. Just couldn't tap it in. Chargers have had 2 or 3 of those so far in this game. Just haven't been able to cash in, and against a team like Cumberland, only going to get so many chances. Now the ball finds Durkin of the Clippers, trying to work it up to Carr. Hawkins trying to track her down. Carr gets it back to her right foot. Hawkins is able to get that ball out of there. And we have a call against the Clippers. Great defense from the freshman Hawkins there. And Kylie Toro will come over to take the free kick. Toro to the sideline. It goes Whitman trying to keep it in bounds. It bounces over her head, and Clary will throw it in for the Clippers. Ball goes into Batalu. Now back to Clary. Left-footed kick. Going towards the goal. Maher is able to get it for the Clippers. The shot, and it's saved by Ruby Cam. Denacor working against Colburn. Gets it to Short. Short stops on a dime. Does it again, and Colburn trips up Short there. The Chargers will get a free kick. This is not the first time the Clippers and the Chargers have met so far this year. Back on September 16th, the Chargers played Cumberland on the road, and it was near Brucker, but couldn't get a head or a foot on it. And that ball will just go out of bounds. They took the trip up to Cumberland on September 16th, and Cumberland was able to come out of that game with a 3-0 victory. Diago will come out. Simmons will come back into the game. Maher gets it for the Clippers, trying to work it back to a teammate. Now Courier will kick it up ahead, and looks like Tabolt will just go out and pick that one up. Brucker's got it for the Chargers. McKenna Maher is right there. See what Brucker can do. Great defense from Maher. Nicolais comes over to help out. Now Biggs, that's Lucy Biggs, one of the captains for the Cumberland Clippers. Senior will kick the ball out of bounds. Courier getting back to her left foot. Now to Simmons, goes right off of Nicolais out of bounds. Simmons working against Nicolais. Chargers trying to work it across, goes to Coburn, hits off of her, deflected, oh, and just goes outside of the goal. It'll be a Charger corner. Chargers last few times down the field have played a lot of one-on-one ball. I think you try to get that ball down the sideline, try to cross in the middle and see what you can make happen. We've already seen a few deflections so far in this game. One of those deflections goes your way, we could have a different game here tonight. Hawkins trying to run it down against Carr. Let's see who kicked it out last. And it was Hawkins. We have subs in. Izzo and Coyne will come in for the Clippers. Campbell will come in for the Chargers. Brucker will come out for the Chargers. And Durkin and Batalu will come out for the Clippers. As we're under 15 minutes left to go here in the second half. Carr fighting for it against Hawkins. We got a lot of contact. And the ball is going to go to the Clippers. And this will be Garland taking the free kick. Downey heads it right to Denacor. Trying to get the ball up to Courier. Garland, nice header there, but it goes right to Claire Short of the Chargers. Now Maher will get it to Coburn. It goes by her foot. And the Chargers will get a throw in. What I don't know about that call there. Looked like that one was clearly off the Clippers, but again, that's why I'm not a ref. Because we want to thank all the referees out there. They don't have an easy job. It's Officials Appreciation Week this week across all RIL sports, so we really want to thank all the officials, not only in the fall season, but in the winter and spring seasons as well. Clary will throw the ball in for the Clippers. And Izzo will settle it for the Clippers. Toro kick the ball, trying to find Courier. Garland will kick the ball out of bounds. Ball's thrown in to Addie Denacor. Ball goes off of Coburn out of bounds. Nicolais tried to kick it out in the sideline, but Courier was right there trying to work the ball across. Now the ball finds Hawkins. Now Coyne of the Clippers will get it up to Izzo. Tried to tap it over to her teammate Maher. And Simmons will come over, but Maher, very strong player, keeps it in. Downey been making big plays for the Chargers all night. Now to Whitman. Getting it down the sideline to Courier. Garland, great defender for the Clippers. Kicks that ball out of bounds. Diago will get back into this game. Aiello will come out. Whitman, nice move there to get back past Nicolais. Now Clary tried to get that ball out of there, hit off the face of one of her teammates, and now Hawkins will track it down. And Carr keeps the ball in for the Clippers. Gets it to Izzo. Now to Maher. She's one-on-one with Toro. trying to get it to her right foot. The shot goes right to Ruby Cam. This is Evelyn Campbell now of the Chargers, who checked in a few minutes ago. And Garland's able to get the ball at the sideline to Carr. Hawkins steps up for the Chargers. And we are going to get a call against the Chargers, as a little bit too much contact right there on Carr. Toro heads that free kick from Garland and now finds Denecor of the Chargers. Once again, Garland right there for the Clippers. Coburn trying to kick it up in the air. Denecor trying to work it back to Hawkins, and now the Clippers have it. Now to Maher. Making moves left and right. Now Izzo working it out to Coyne. Beautiful pass there. Coyne the shot. Oh, and what a goal there from Coyne. And that'll be the third Cumberland Clipper goal of the night. Izzo with the assist to Coyne. Now, Cumberland, just like they did in the first game against the Chargers this year, lead 3-0. So that makes the Chargers' job a little bit more difficult now, as we're exactly 10 minutes left to go here in the second half. So now Maher once again has it for the Clippers. Makes a move. Oh, I don't know how she wasn't offside. Carr the shot. And that ball goes out of bounds. This Cumberland team, well-oiled machine. Pass the ball very well. Have very skilled offensive players. I've mentioned it a little bit, but I mean, the Cumberland defense has played exceptional here tonight as well. It's kind of stuffed out a lot of the Chargers' opportunities. If you're the Chargers, you also gotten a good amount of opportunities during this game, so nothing to hang your hat on. You just got to try to play these last 9 minutes now to the best of your ability. Build momentum for another big game on Thursday against the second seed LaSalle. Now Short will step to that one for the Chargers. It goes to Batalu of the Clippers. He's working against Addie Denecor. And Hawkins will kick that ball out of bounds, so the Clippers will throw it in. This will be Clary who comes up to throw it in for the Clippers. Ball goes to Izzo. Being guarded by Downey. Tapped in. Carr tried to get it, but Downey once again was there. And now Hawkins has got it. Works it down the sideline to Brucker. Now to Short. Now the ball will find Clary. Carr to Izzo. Izzo, nice move there. Now Maher and Toro go at it for the Clippers and Chargers. As now Campbell will step to that one for the Chargers, but could not keep the ball in bounds. So Lucy Biggs will throw it in for the Clippers. Toro now will send it out, trying to find Brucker. Diago now has it for the Chargers. Gets it up to Simmons. Simmons working against Coyne. Trying to get by her. Coyne stride for stride with her. Now gets it to Campbell. Campbell trying to get into the middle of Courier, but Nicolais of the Clippers is right there. And now Garland will kick it to the middle of the field. But Diago, the only person there, and she plays for the Chargers. Courier the shot. That ball will go out of bounds. DeBolt will get ready to kick it in for the Chargers. For the Clippers, I should say. And ball will go to Izzo. Tried to settle it. Simmons now will get it across the field to Denacor. Batalu, good defense right there. Denacor still fighting for it. Now the ball will find Carr along the sideline. She'll get it to Coyne. Now Toro of the Chargers will send it down the field. This is Claire Short. Left-footed shot. Goes out of bounds once again for the Chargers. If you're the Chargers, knew this was going to be a tough game going into this game. Think of your Coach Godbout and the rest of the coaching staff and the ladies on this Chariho girls soccer team. I know the score is 3-0, but you got to feel encouraged by the performance here tonight. Could easily have 1 or 2 goals. The ball bounces a different way. So I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of here tonight if you're the Chargers. Just ended up meeting a really good Cumberland team who's got a chance to win the Division I championship. Now Clary trying to work the ball up the field. The ball will go out of bounds. Now Hawkins will throw it in. Gets it to Diago. Goes off of Garland of the Clippers. We'll see if Colburn's going to come in here. She won't. Now Diago has it, and Carr from behind. A little bit of a push, so the Chargers will get a free kick. Now Carr will come out. Colburn will come in. This will be Addie Denacor taking the free kick for the Chargers. The shot goes right to Bolton goal. Big kick from DeBolt. Ball find Izzo. Now tries to work it to the sideline to Maher. Trying to split the defense. Simmons comes over to help out. Now trying to get it to Evelyn Campbell. She kicks it toward the middle, but it finds Batalu of the Clippers. Hawkins stepping up for the Chargers. We got a little bit of a push there as Clary made that one for the Clippers, and we're going to get another free kick for the Chargers. We have 3 minutes left to go here in this game. Denacor working it to the middle. Does find Courier. Courier, the shot was blocked. Courier left-footed shot. It's good for the Chargers. As Aubrey Courier is able to get the Chargers on the board here with 2 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in this game. 3-1 Clippers. So Chargers taking advantage of one of those opportunities they had right there. The Chargers got to give this team a lot of credit. Could have easily folded either at halftime or when the Clippers ended up scoring their third goal, but this Lady Chargers team, what I love most about them is they never quit. And now Diago guarding against Colburn. She works to the sideline to Batalu. Hawkins trying to run her down. Batalu still has it, trying to waste time over there in that corner. And Cumberland will get a throw in. Clary throws it in. And that ball will go off of Durkin out of bounds. And Ruby Cam will get a goal kick. Ball's worked out to Simmons, now to Hawkins. Taps it back to Simmons. Cuts it to the middle. Nice move there from Simmons. Ball finds Courier. Trying to get it up to Brucker. Let's see what the Chargers can do. Another shot. Oh, and another opportunity for the Chargers. Just not going for the Chargers tonight. Another opportunity. This game should show the Chargers, though. You can play with anyone in the state. Could easily be a tie game right now. Diago to short. Now Batalu will send it down. Izzo trying to run it down for the Clippers. Hawkins comes over, though. And Izzo will slide in front of that one. Chargers will throw it in. Off of Colburn's foot out of bounds. Chargers once again will throw it in. Nicolais kicks it. Now Colburn getting the ball out of bounds for the Clippers. Short, trying to run to it for the Chargers. Gets it to Simmons. Simmons trying to work it up. And to Bolt will go out to get that one for the Clippers. I don't know exactly how much time we have left here. It can't be much. Bolt's taking her time to get this kick out. Diago and Izzo. It's Izzo coming out of the way with it. Izzo trying to add a fourth goal, but it goes right to Ruby Cam. And that's the final whistle here tonight at the Carl Lumbum Athletic Complex. Clippers come on the road to Chariho and get the 3-1 victory over the Lady Chargers. Nothing to be ashamed of if you're the Lady Chargers. Cumberland, a really good team, and you had your chances throughout the game to convert in both the first and second halves, but just wasn't the Chargers' night here tonight. I want to congratulate Cumberland on the victory and wish them luck the rest of the season as well. It was a pleasure to watch them here tonight. We want to thank Dunn's Corners Market for sponsoring here at Chariho, and we're going to give out a player of the game here tonight. And for the Chargers, I think we're going to give it to the defender, number 6, Grace Downey, who was all over the field tonight for the Chargers, prevented some more Cumberland opportunities as well. So Grace Downey is our Dunn's Corners Market player of the game here tonight. Next Chargers action will be on Thursday here at Chariho High School. Chariho football team will be taking on the Mount Hope Huskies at 6:30. You don't want to miss that one, whether you can get here to the game or make sure you catch it live on 321 Media. The next game for the Lady Chargers will be on Thursday as they'll travel to LaSalle Academy. Like I mentioned earlier, they are second in Division I, so another tough test for the Lady Chargers. LaSalle is 9-2-0 on the year. That game will be at 6:30. And then on Saturday, they'll be back here at Chariho to take on the Lady Bulldogs in a bright and early matchup, 10 a.m. So you're going to want to make sure to tune into that one as well. I want to shout out Lisa Ornberg for all that she does on the camera. Thank you for being by my side for all this. I want to shout out Caleb, producing back at the studio. I want to thank you. Without both of them, I can't do what I do over here. And once again, I want to thank everybody here at Chariho for always welcoming us on 321 Media. So from Dan LaBelle, I hope everybody has a great night. Thanks for listening.